A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the seller and Rayway Glen Waverley, I welcome you to the public auction here for number 18 Beaconsfield Road in Mulgrave. My name is Danny John and proudly to be auctioneer this afternoon and also assist you with your purchase here today. The marketing team, led by Cheah, whose name is synonymous with the Waverley Park Estate and sales here today, and also you've met throughout the campaign Danny Spell, and we've got Sean Lim and Peter Messier, one of the directors from the office, here to assist you with your competition here today. So if you have any questions regarding the property, the paperwork, or simply some advice on your bidding strategy, they are here to help. Now, before we're proceeding to competitive biddings here today, let me just quickly draw your attention to the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract. You'll find no difference compared to the others that we're using in the state of Victoria for residential property auctions. Two parts of contract form the framework of your competition here today, the particular sale, and then the vendor statement, which is more commonly known as a Section 32 document that contains all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming a new owner of this property right here. Now, the particular sale reads as follows. The marketing agent for owner here today is Rayway Real Estate. And property we sell is commonly known to you and I, your postman and your Uber Eats delivery driver, simply as number 18 Beaconsfield Road here in Mulgrave. We sell under auction conditions today. So, ladies and gentlemen, the contract you'll be signing will be unconditional. There is no cooling off period. 10% deposit is what we need from you if you are the successful purchaser, of which $20,000 is the minimum amount that we require you to transfer upon signing the contract sale. If you do choose to pay by the way of EFT, and the balance is to be paid by next business day, which is the 28th of February, Monday next week. Settlement is flexible, 30 to 60 days time, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commence of today's auction. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules that's set out in the Sale Land Regulations 2014 Schedule 1 or any additional conditions that's made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules prohibit false bidding, major interruptions by bidders. A bidder try to prevent other bidders from bidding, any other illegal activities, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer, and also the rules permits vendor bids. The terms I will use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer here today. And further, two rules, and more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be the one assigning one of these in the next 15 to 20 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next two rules, because they are crucial for your success here today. One, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids or offers that's made after I declared property sold. So before I knock it down to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call, and once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. Many Rayway staff are alongside, so make sure your bids are heard loud and clearly before I knock it down to your competitor. And lastly, our owner has a reserve price. In the unlikely event we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder, the highest bidder, will have that first opportunity to buy this property at the owner's reserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 18 Beaconsfield Road here in Mulgrave. One of the most sought after address in a Waverley Park estate, because everything, literally everything Waverley Park is known for is right here on your doorstep. Less than 500 metres away is where the stadium, where the oval front, they're known for the cafes, the gymnasium, all the shops, and literally 100 metres away, which is literally 15 minutes ago I drove up a Wellington Road. To your left, the newly established Waverley Pavilion, the playground, the parkland. There is where you want to spend a sunny Saturday afternoon. And many of you being through a property here today, you will agree with me, you appreciate the effort our owner has put in to present the home itself. 3 bedrooms, all upstairs, and a good thing is every single bedroom has its own climate control. There's nothing needs to be done. Just move straight in the 30, 60 or whatever settlements you have been graded with. Open plan and open up to that sizable courtyard. It also is low maintenance, and with that decking in the back, I don't think we're going to have a lockdown anymore, but even so, that's no problem. But ladies and gentlemen, you've done your research, you've been through the property. Let's find out who's going to be signing the contract sale and to take a happy selfie in front of the sold sticker in a few moments' time. Ladies and gentlemen, hand it over to you. Where do we see a fair, reasonable and even hand to start? In your hands now. By the way, that's the cue for you to start to place your bid. We've got a guide range that starts from a 730
to 690, Danny. 690.
690. Welcome to you, sir. All the best of luck. At $690,000, right quarter, $10,000 rise from this point now. At 690, who's going to run me out? Quarter 700. At 690, your bid, sir. At $690,000 to my left, of which Sean. At $690,000, where do we see the next move? 710. 710. Good bid at 710 at $710,000 across the road against you, sir. At $710,000, 710 is the money. At 710, what do you say? Sir, back to you and against you, or anyone can jump in, and you should jump in at this stage. At $710,000. I'll take 10. 720 it is. 720 against you now. 40. Strong bidding there. That's the way to go. At 730 is the call.
40, mate.
Yeah, 740. That's what I called it. $740,000. Don't let that scare you. At $740,000. What do you say? At $740,000 is the bid. At 740 against you. I'll take the 10, but
760.
60 even better. At $760,000. You heard the man. We are on the market and selling. At $760,000. This to my left against you. 65. 775. Good bidding there at 775. 75 is the call.
780.
80 now. 780. That's $780,000 BCE. What do you say? And also, we have another score out here with $780,000, gentlemen, close to the door. Gonna have it. It's 780 against you now, calling 3 times starting. First call. That's $780,000 against you now. With me. $780,000 BC. 780,000. Your call. Second call now. That's $780,000. Are we all done, finished, and silent here? 90. That's 790,000. 95. 790 is the bid. That's $790,000. Looks like it's between you two now. That's 790 is the bid now. What do you say? First call. That's $790,000. $790,000. Second time. Are we done? Ma'am, 92. And 92 now. 92. Time to flex your muscle. And 92. Go straight to 8. Knock it out. 95. Conservative 95. Which means we get into the point end of the auction. Time to show your real strength. Don't miss out for the simply $1,000 or $2,000. And 95 is the call. That's 795,000. First call. at $795,000. Second call now. That's $795,000. All done, all finished, all silent. 800. Good bid. 800,000. So think about it. Next Saturday, weather like this, instead of standing on the curbside watching another auction, you can drink champagne in a bar. 100%. You have about 15 seconds to think about it. First call at $800,000 across the road. Second call at $800,000 with you there, sir and ma'am, at $800,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent here at $800,000. Need to know. Thank you for your patience. Just trying to do the best thing for the owner.
801.
01. 801. Don't miss out on $1,000. Don't walk away with the heart and all the regret. And you will. 801 is the bid. $801,000. Against you across the road. First call. $801,000. Second call. $801,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent here? $801,000. 805. Good bid. At 805. 805,000. At 805. Looks like you have it at 805 now. Calling 3 times and 3 times only. First call at $805,000. Second call at $805,000. All done, all finished, all silent. But a third and final opportunity. It is going. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new owner. It's sold. Congratulations, well bought.